A child's desires. Sweet mother, how can we help a child to come out of this habit of always asking? There are many ways. But first of all, you must know whether you will not just stop him from freely expressing what he thinks and feels, because this is what people usually do. They scold, even sometimes punish him, and so the child forms the habit of concealing his desires, but he is not cured of them. And you see, if he is always told, "No, you won't have that," then simply this state of mind gets settled in him. When you are small, people don't give you anything. You must wait till you are big. When I am big, I shall have all that I want. That's how it is. But this does not cure them. It is very difficult to bring up a child. There is a way which consists in giving him all he wants, and naturally, the next minute, he will want something else. Because that's the law of desire, never to be satisfied. And so, if he is intelligent, one can tell him, "But you see, you insisted so much on having this, and now you no longer care for it. You want something else." Yet, if he was very clever, he would answer, "Well, the best way of curing me is to give me what I ask for." Some people cherish this idea all their life. When they are told that they should overcome their desires, they say, the easiest way is to satisfy them. This kind of logic seems impeccable. But the fact is that it is not the object desired that has to be changed. It is the impulse of desire, the movement of desire. And for this, a great deal of knowledge is needed. And this is difficult for a very young child. In fact, perhaps one should begin by shifting the movement to things which it is better to have from the true point of view, and which it is more difficult to obtain. If one could turn this impulsion of desire towards for example, when a child is full of desires, if one could give him a desire of a higher kind, instead of its being a desire for purely material objects, you understand, and altogether transitory satisfaction, if one could awaken in him the desire to know, the desire to learn, the desire to become a remarkable person, in this way, begin with that. As these things are difficult to do, so gradually he will develop his will for these things. Or even from the material point of view, the desire to do something difficult, as for example, construct a toy which it is difficult to make, or give him a game of patience which requires a great deal of perseverance. If one can orient them, it requires much discernment, much patience, but it can be done. And if one can orient them towards something like this, to succeed in very difficult games, or to work out something which requires much care and attention, and can push them in some line like this, so that it exercises a persevering will in them, then this can have results. Turn their attention away from certain things and towards others. This needs constant care, and it seems to be a way that's most I can't say the easiest, for it is certainly not easy, but the most effective way.